Good evening, everyone.
What is up, everybody on Facebook?
Jed and Amber coming live from Maryland. Do you guys like Jed's new haircut?
Got another one in a week.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boys at Axel's Barbershop. Pretty baller barbershop if you are in the Bel Air, Baltimore area, Hartford County area, any area in Maryland. You better check them out. Pretty awesome. Pretty amazing. What do they call themselves? Artists?
Barbers.
Barbericians?
Barbers.
Dude, they make magic with this hair, girl.
Hey, Andrea.
So, go ahead.
That's all I was going to say. You wanted me to do the introductions, and then you completely stole it to the introduction.
I just want to do a shout out for Axel's
What's up,
Barbershop.
Ashley?
You were supposed to say what we're talking about tonight.
We are talking about how your spouse or significant other can be the wind in your sails or the anchor holding you back.
Correct, guys.
Very important conversation because it's so important in any business or any industry that if you are in some way, shape, or form working for yourself, that your spouse or significant other is on board. Because if not,
not always going to crash, but definitely puts a big hinder on
Yeah.
your performance and how you can react. And Amber and I can have a good thing.
What's up, Lacey?
Yeah. Amber and I had a good example of this when we got together. Girl, I'm supportive as heck, girl, back off.
Now.
But having a business earlier in my life and then getting away from that and then trying to do a venture of my own, I had a total different outlook on business, whereas Amber, working for herself, had her other side of business. We just totally clashed when it came to business ideas. I was a 9-to-5 business worker. She was a whenever business worker, and I totally crashed with it. And I held her back. Our first year in marriage, I held her back to only $78K roughly. I think that's what it was. And it wasn't because she wasn't working. It wasn't because of that. It was because I was constantly nagging. I was constantly, not putting her down, but just constantly like,
you never put me down.
You never want to hang out with us. You never want to go
always
do this. You're always working. You're always on your phone. Don't you want to watch a movie? Don't you want to do this? And I constantly was on her back about not spending time. Was that me being selfish? I bet you a lot of it was being me being selfish. But at the end of the day, Amber and I had to get on the same page. Amber then approached me and said, Jed, this is how I am and this is who I am. I understand that I need to make time for our relationship and it's going to be there. But you have to also allow me to have my team calls on Tuesdays, my late night works on Wednesdays, my Saturdays every other weekend that I need to get out there on Saturdays and train and talk to people that are, agents or whatever underneath her. These are all different things that I had to accustom my life to, where I was the type of guy that ran a business Monday and Friday and was gone. I was just like, I ain't got to touch this business until Monday. Amber was the total opposite person. She had people that were underneath her working in the field Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sundays.
Liz.
Even on holidays, and I just was not having it. We had a sit-down talk towards the end of our
engagement. Yeah,
actually, after we got engaged, I don't know how the heck we got engaged going through all that and fighting and stuff like that. We didn't fight, but you just disagreeing on some business. The following year, Amber was able to do double and a half, almost triple that, over 150 plus, and that's because we had to sit down talk. We got on the same page, and it was really crazy because when I actually got behind Amber and I actually started pushing her to be better, the crazy part about what happened is Amber actually started working less.
Amen.
And producing 2 to 3 times more. And it was because I was on the same page with her. I wasn't nagging at her. I actually was going out and trying to help her a little bit. Not like doing what she does, but I was able to be like, hey, what? I didn't help you ever?
No, I said never doing what I did.
Oh. No.
But helping.
Yeah, but it was just the idea of trying to get everything set up, trying to understand what she was doing, to be able to get on the same page as her, so not only our relationship could get better, but her business in itself could get better. And we've been very, very, very thankful and blessed that not only has your business done really, really well, but it has also, provided for our family and gave you the flexibility to be able to, only now work 2 days a week and still produce the same kind of income,
Hey, Joe.
it's just phenomenal, and it is just 100% phenomenal. Give me 100%, baby. But no, it's an awesome feeling.
So the point, guys, is in any business, you have to make sure that when you are dedicating yourself, you have to make sure your significant other or your spouse, whichever they are, is on board with you, because it can either be the best thing for your business because you guys can work together, or you're on the same page, and they're not nagging at you or saying you're spending too much money on marketing materials. Hey Nicole, if you're not spending money to market, you're not in business. Some businesses you don't have to do that, but in my main business you do.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't. And a lot of my business partners, they all kind of have that issue if they have a spouse that's not in our industry, because they only see the money being spent and not really realizing how much is coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And being sometimes late at night submitting business and talking to people and returning phone calls, it is what it is. But when you want to have the freedom of time and working when you want, then that's kind of what you got to do. And you got to get your significant other on board with you from the start, so that it doesn't hold you back and make you almost not enjoy what you're doing. So always be supportive. You always have to, just encourage. Encouragement is like the biggest thing. If you don't have somebody that's encouraging you
and definitely pushing you to be better,
they're really hindering you. They're hurting your business if they're not helping you and encouraging you and promoting you and telling you that you're doing a great job. Because sometimes it's hard, and sometimes you're having the time of your life in it. But there are the hard times. And when it's the hard times, the person sitting next to you is the one that's going to get you through it, if they're on the same page. Mm-hmm. So the wind in your sails, or the anchor that is holding you back. So what kind of a significant other or spouse is yours? And that's kind of something that you would want to talk to them about. It's just something really important. We see so many couples that have that major issue, and they're such awesome people, and it's like, why is that an issue?
Tons of potential too.
Yeah.
You see people, we see couples all the time that have like the best, you could have the best work ethic. They're the drive, the motivation, the passion, the want to help and the needs of the other people, and just the wife or the husband, whoever it is, just drags them down, like, why are you not doing this? Why are you not doing that? Why are you spending this money? Why aren't you doing this? Why? Instead of helping the solution to figure out, hey, what can I do to help you reduce what you're doing, or what can I do to put you in a better mood? One tip that I can give anybody else that's from the outside sitting in, if your wife or your husband is sitting on the back fence, now me and Amber are, it's mostly Amber in the business, but what I'm trying to say is one tip that I could give is someone sitting out looking in on trying to have a spouse that's in a business is be very supportive. There's days that Amber goes out and works and she doesn't make a penny. But when she comes home, I go and say, hey, thank you for going out there and training this person. Hey, thank you for doing a great job today. Hey, is there something I could do? Can I cook dinner? Because even though I get stressed out or upset that she didn't do it, if I allowed her to feel that vibe, it brings the whole mood down. But if I thank her, she's going to say, instead of having her crappy day, sitting in the rain all day, not being able to talk to one person, not being able to make a sale, not being able to do anything, and I go, wow, you freaking suck at your job. You should probably go get a 9-to-5 job and do something serious. Change your life, change your style, do whatever you want to do, but don't do this anymore because you suck. How do you think her mind frame's going to be? She's going to go, man, I just busted my butt today. I didn't get a sale. I sat in the rain all day. I didn't do this. And now I come home and my husband's dragging me for not making money today, not doing this, not doing that. Gosh, I really suck at life. I suck. Now she's going to start questioning who she is, what she's doing, what her mission is, her dreams, her goals, and everything else are starting to go down. And you don't want that. You want to keep pushing it up. Because guess what? Amber's been in this industry and different industries, and she has $0 for 3 weeks. And then she comes out for her 4th week and crushes $17,000 in 1 week, guys. It's very possible. You have to understand, you take the good with the bad, and you have to keep pushing yourself to do better. It doesn't matter what industry in it. It doesn't matter what job you have. It doesn't matter what career path you have in it. Being on the same page with your husband and wife will really be a big glue in your relationship, and it can really accelerate your business and your life and your marriage all together at one time.
Good job.
No, good job to you, and thank you for providing this family with an amazing thing.
Thanks, honey.
I'm serious. I wouldn't be where I am without you.
You're so sweet.
I might be getting my hair cut 3 times a week versus once every other week and getting yelled at for it.
He got yelled at today for getting his hair cut again. But it makes him feel fresh.
So fresh, so clean, guys. So hey, guys, put this out there. If anybody's struggling with this with their relationship, I'm not going to sit here and say that I can fix it, but I'm willing to sit here and get on a phone conversation or get in a Facebook group with you and tell you some of the battles that Amber and I went through, and maybe see if there's a solution that we can come up with you as a couple. And maybe if you're in the local area, we can have you guys come over for dinner one time to our house. It's an invite, free invite, and maybe we can sit down over dinner or something that Amber cooks, because I suck at cooking, and maybe we could talk about some issues that are going on in your business or in your life in general, and we would love to extend our friendship and our love to you guys to help you guys out. Dr. Phil, Carrie, are you kidding me, girl?
Dr. Phil.
Hey, Carrie, I want you to go live later tonight and show me how you do them. What was it? I know I was reading it today. What's Kate Von D palettes for your eyebrows or your eyelash thingies? What's this called right here?
Your eyeshadow?
Yeah, your eyeshadow. It looked really good, girl. I loved it.
It's a good thing.
Use a good thing. We'll be in Wisconsin at the end of next month. Oh, you don't live there anymore. Maybe you should just go out there and come see us.
So earlier today, me and Jeb were talking, and he was like, you need to stop talking to me with your eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
That's what he said, because I wasn't saying anything. I was like...
Yeah, I was like, you talk too much with your eyebrows at me. And she
I
was,
just
do you want me to talk with the
started
mouth? And I was just like...
yeah, I was like, it's either my mouth or my eyebrows. Which one do you want? I thought that was so funny. I've never heard him say, stop talking to me with your eyebrows.
She got cray, dude. She got like real Krauser. Girl. It's usually one eyebrow, but
it's usually, because I can't
she
do the
rolls
other
both
one.
sometimes, and then I know I'm in trouble.
Yeah, this one I can't like work on its own.
You gotta work.
Anyway, let's end this, because it's getting too long.
Your eyebrows are great.
Thanks, girl.
I taught her how to do them. I did. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Close out tonight. Great, because guess what's tomorrow? June 1st.
January 1st, according to Jed yesterday.
Could be close enough. It's always a new year. Every day is a good year.
You want to say anything about the competition?
I already said it.
Did you?
If you're not in our competition, you better get in it, because we only have a couple more hours for you to sign up for the bonuses. If not, we're always going to be here for you to do it another day. But guess what? You ain't getting no bonuses. So you better get on this. You better get on it. All right, I'm done.
Have a good night, guys. See ya.
Bye.